Hello Virgo, this is Summer from Tarot by Summer, and I'm here to do your mid-month love reading for September, moving on over into October. Virgo, I'm excited to be back. I'm really happy to be here, and for those of you who are brand new, welcome. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. I appreciate you guys so much. I thank you so much for the many wonderful comments that you've left, likes, subscribe, shares, orders that you've placed with me for readings. I appreciate you guys. And I'm excited to be here. Okay, I said a prayer and I meditated over your reading, and I laid the foundation of your spread to get your overall energy flowing and to better connect with you and to try and save some time. So we're going to get right into this. But before we do so, Virgo, I'm going to do things a little bit different. I'm trying to cut down on the time that it takes me, you know, the length of the videos, okay? Because you guys, many of you guys know I'm very long-winded in the video, and the readings, you know, they're long, and I get so many messages that come through. I see so much. So I have to try and cut some of that down. I'm going to start moving forward, and we're going to see how this works out. Not giving as much detail to everything that I see, all of the cards, because I get so much. I get so many messages coming through intuitively. And I'm not going to explain all of the cards moving forward. Every little thing I see, every little thing I pick up, every little thing, you know, so we're not going to do it. I'm going to do overviews. So let's see how it works out. And you guys let me know how you like it. So hopefully this video will be shorter too. We're going to start with a card on the bottom of the deck, and you have the Princess of Pentacles in the upright position. The Princess of Pentacles in the upright position. This gives me the overall theme or the overall energy for your love life and within the next 4 weeks. Within 4 weeks time, mid-September, moving on into October. And this shows me that you guys will be concentrating on working on something that you're doing. Maybe concentrating on studies, concentrating on this feels like work related, concentrating on money, for something to do with business. Something new is happening in your life, and many of you are at the beginning stages of some sort of project or something new that you're working on, maybe even a new job or a new business. And you're in the learning stages. You're still in the developmental stages. I feel like your concentration, that's where your concentration is going to be on. Or maybe even, you know, learning more about yourself, learning more about something in your relationship as well. That could be it, you know, for some of you. But it's, you know, it's like a learning energy here. Learning, the developmental stage. Okay. All right, that's what I got for your overall theme. Here in the recent past, you've had the Five of Wands in the upright position. The Five of Wands. Here in the current position, you have the King of Pentacles in the upright position. Total outcome or immediate future, you have the Fool card in the upright position. Down here, for those of you who are married or in a committed relationship, you have the Two of Swords in the upright position. For those of you who are single and maybe just getting to know someone, or you don't have anyone in your life, this may be the energy of the person that's coming towards you. And you have the Seven of Swords in the upright position. That is what this person's coming in with. Virgo, You've got one major arcana card, one major change taking place, and that is in the total outcome. Okay, interesting. With the Five of Wands in your near past, you've been debating with someone or battling or trying to communicate your points of view, trying to communicate, or I feel like trying to justify for some of you, justify your actions, justify, and I don't know why I'm picking up justify. That's not normally how I describe the Five of Wands. This is what I'm picking up. Some of you have had to justify an action that you've taken, something that you've done, something that's been taking place. I feel like someone's justifying it. I don't know why. I don't know why. But I feel that way with this. And the other person opposes opposition. The other person, it's like the other person or the people around you are putting up resistance. This is what I'm picking up. It kind of feels like the Seven of Wands, although this isn't the Seven of Wands. This is the Five of Wands. There's conflict here. Conflict and change. This is not the Seven of Wands. This one is conflict and change. Equal feuding, equal debating, going back and forth, back and forth. Even competition. Somebody has some competition. There has been some competition in your past about something in your life. Maybe even in the, within the relationship or within your life period, and maybe it has affected the relationship in some way. But there's been some, I'm feeling justification, I'm feeling conflict, I'm feeling debate, competition. I'm feeling those are the three things that I'm really feeling with this. And it's uncomfortable because the change that takes place in our lives are often not comfortable. Five is the number of change or conflict. And often change brings about conflict, because when change happens, a lot of people aren't too happy about it. So it brings conflict. It's an uncomfortable feeling, having to change. And I'm strongly feeling change for this. And this thing that you're going through could also be could have been a battle from within as well. Not just with people on the outside, but something going on inside of you. And now here in the center, current situation, you have the King of Pentacles. And you've been successful. This is definitely your energy here. This is your energy, Virgo. This is Virgo energy. Earth sign energy. Libra, not Libra. Why am I saying Libra? I guess because I see swords here. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Earth sign, earth sign, earth sign. Fire sign energy here. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Then you have the Aries here, and air sign energy here. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Your energy here, I feel, is the strongest. It is the most dominant. It's right here in the center. Many of you are very successful business owners. quite a few of you, if not business owners, successful in your career, successful at something that you do to earn a living, successful with investments, natural resources. On your way to wealth, or whatever wealth means to you. Whatever it means to you. It might not be you hitting the lottery for $10 million or you in a $10 million status, but whatever wealth means for you. Wealth could mean good health, family, the love of family around you. It can mean, an abundance of family, an abundance of resources, overflowing of resources. It doesn't always mean money. An overflowing of, practical things that bring stability in your life. Pardon me. I've had the hiccups for quite some time, all day. So this is a good energy. It's really good. It's showing me that you're focused on building money. You're focused on making sure that things go properly. Things are in order. Your finances are in your order. Your house is in order. You've been fighting for what you need, fighting for what you want. And over here in the total outcome, you have the Fool card. You're going to be taking a leap of faith with something. You're going to be stepping out there, testing the waters, throwing your care to the wind, going for something that you know, and it may be a little uncomfortable. That could be where some of this change is taking place, this internal, because this energy is not, you may have it in your chart, but your dominating energy is earth sign energy, and that is stable, that is grounded, that is planning, that is structure. That's not, someone who really jumps out there and does things without careful planning and making sure everything, all of the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. But I can see where there would be discomfort here, because these two energies are opposite, or are opposite of this energy. But this is good though. I like it. I like it, Virgo. You're gonna get out there and do some things and make some things happen and take that leap of faith. I like it. Okay, I like it. Now let's go down to the significant other, and for those of you who are single, somebody coming towards you. With your significant other or your spouse, Virgo, he or she has some decisions that they need to make, that they've been procrastinating about, that they've been not wanting to face, not wanting to see, kind of ignoring, hoping that it will go away, because it's just, something is hard on them, something that they know they have to do it, but they're just kind of guarded. And it's bringing that person down. It's kind of depressing. This person feels alone with this decision that they need to make. This person feels alone with it. It doesn't feel like quite arrogance in this particular deck. Well, it's never really arrogance, but some of them that I've seen are kind of smug. There's like a smugness to them, because oftentimes the person is choosing to ignore a situation, that's right in front of them, or that person is being blindsided. But this, your significant other or spouse isn't blindsided. He or she knows it and is reluctant to face it, reluctant to face something, because it's something, and I feel like it's something that has been, coming to them over and over and over and over again. They've been beaten over the head with something that they need to decide upon, something they need to do. And it's like they keep getting, like, okay, you got to do this. You really need to do this. But now it's getting to the point where they can't hide from it anymore. Now it's getting to the point where your significant other or your spouse can't ignore it anymore. And it's kind of depressing. It kind of brings them down. And they're going through this silently. They're going through this alone. We're going to look into this a little bit more. Now, over here, with those of you who are single, and this is the energy of someone coming towards you, you have the Seven of Swords, and that's a kind of tough one. Because the Seven of Swords, this person is coming with lies, deception, something that they're hiding from you, something that they don't want you to see, don't want you to know about them. This person is not coming towards you. This person is not only up and up. This person is not who they're coming across to be. This person is something or someone else. This is whatever they're coming with is not real. It's not, unless this person, some of you, this person will be honest with you, and I'm picking this up because honesty does not go with this card. But for some of you, this person is going to be honest and show you their true colors up front. They're going to show you who you are, who they are. And it would be your choice on what you need to do with this, or what you will do with it. Some of you may take a leap of faith with it. I'm just saying. Some of you may try something new and say, you know what, okay, thank you for being honest with me about some things that went on in your past. Thank you for being honest with me about your car theft. Thank you for being honest with me about your past indiscretions with cheating. Thank you for being honest with me about your arson case, and I'm just throwing some things out there that this person may be, honest about. And I've never described Seven of Swords that way. So it's really, it's significant for somebody, because I don't normally see it that way. There's a level of honesty with this person. Honest about their dishonesty. This is deep. And for others of you, this person is just dishonest. They're not telling you the truth about anything. Really, they're hiding something from you. It is what it is. I want to clarify a few cards here. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty, Virgo. Okay. Where should we start? Let's start with the Five of Wands. Spirit, why is the Five of Wands here? Can you tell us more about the Five of Wands? Let's leave this one here. This one fell right on top of the Seven of Swords. Maybe when I ask about the Five of Wands, this battle has something to do with the Seven of Swords person. Let's leave this one here for now. I don't know why I got that. I don't know where that came from. Spirit, can you tell us about the Five of Wands? Tell us more about the Five of Wands. These three cards wanted to come out. Okay. With the Five of Wands, again, this is your energy over here. Your dominant energy. Earth sign. You have the Knight of Pentacles in the upright position, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and the Four of Cups in the reverse position. You've got two fives here. Change taking place, uncomfortable change, conflict. You're fighting your battle or challenge with the Five of Wands has to do with you making moves, you planning for the future, you putting your ducks in a row, you making money, you setting yourself up financially for financial stability on a long-term basis. You making those practical moves so that you and maybe your family won't be left out in the cold, or won't be or won't feel the threat of poverty. Or maybe you can come out of financial strife in your life. There may have been some financial setbacks, some financial strife, and you're trying to make moves to maybe either bring you out of that or to prevent that moving forward, because it's a coming out period of being left out in the cold, being rejected, or having some issues with poverty, maybe even a poverty consciousness if you didn't fall hard on times, but you're working your way through that in this conflict. And then there's the Four of Cups in reverse next to it. You're now accepting some sort of offer. Well, you did accept some sort of offer. You changed your mind about turning something down, and you decide to go with it. Just like, okay, I turned it down, but now I think I'm going to go ahead and do it. I think I'm going to go ahead and move forward with this thing that I turned down before, because it's time I do something a little bit different. It's time for some change. It's time to do something different. This is what I'm feeling. This is what I'm hearing. In order for me to really move forward successfully in this relationship, or in my life, in my love life, or my life period, some change has to occur. I've got to do things a little bit different. I've got to think outside the box. The things that I have turned down, or that I have turned down in the past, I may need to revisit and go ahead and give it a shot. That could be the turning point for what needs to happen for success moving forward in my life and in my relationships. Can I put you on hold for just a moment? Okay, Virgo, I am back. Yes. It's like you're thinking outside the box. You started thinking outside the box on some things to change circumstances. Yep. You started coming out of the cold, coming out of impoverished thinking, coming out of some financial difficulties, and taking some offers that maybe you wouldn't have normally taken, or that you didn't take. Maybe some of you had to go back around and rethink it and take it. All right, that's what I'm picking up over there. Okay. Okay, Virgo. I want to head on over to Two of Swords. Spirit, why is the Two of Swords here? What's going on with the spouse or significant other of Virgo? Why is he or she coming in as Two of Swords? One more. Spirit, give me one more. There's... Okay, there we go. Your significant other or spouse is trying to lay their burdens down. They've been overworked, overstressed. Something's been really weighing them down. Something's been boggling their mind. Something's been getting to them. And it was a burden, and they're trying to lay it down, or they, in the process of laying down that burden so they won't feel so stressed. And they've got some decisions to make about this high priestess in the middle. It's either they've got some decisions to make about a high priestess in the middle, someone who's very intuitive, someone who's very keeper of secrets, someone who's knowledgeable, like someone who could be very spiritual, like the counterpart of the Hierophant, or that would be like a high priest, like a female version of it. And your spouse or significant other feels entrapped or feels really caught in their head. It's like, what do I do in this situation? I don't feel like I have any control. I feel like I have no control over it. I feel like this situation has control over me. And they don't really feel good about it. It's either something is going on with them or something is going on within the marriage or relationship. They feel like they just kind of have to go along with things. This is what I'm feeling. And it just kind of, they don't really like it. It bothers them. They want to make decisions. They want to make a decision about it. But then again, they feel like they can't, or it's best that they just don't, and just try to ignore it and just, go with the flow. This is what I'm feeling. Because this person is trying to lay their burdens down. They're trying to lay their stress down. But the high priestess is here. The high priestess is here influencing their decision, or their intuition stepping in and influencing something that they know they need to do on a logical level. Does that make sense, Virgo? It's like their intuition or spirituality is stepping in and interfering with something that they know that they need to do logically. And here this person is bound They're either bound in their, well, it's the Eight of Swords is here in the upright position. So this person is bound mentally, feel trapped mentally, feel like they can't get out of a situation. Although their hands are free, well, not in this one. Although they can get out of it, they can break free. There's like gauze or something around them. And I know I'm not supposed to be breaking down the cards, each and every one, the way I see them, the way I said, but I just can't help it. Can't help myself. But anyway, yeah, it's more of a mental imprisonment than it is true binding, that true stuck feeling that you can't get out of something. So this person over here is mentally trapped. They want to let it go. They want to let go of the burdens and just, you know, this is not a good feel over here. It feels like influence here in this kind of way, in this person down. It brings them down. They don't feel good about it. They feel sad about it. Their head is down. Three people's, there's a Two of Swords, head is down. Eight of Swords, head is down. Ten of Wands, sword, his head is down. But the High Priestess's head is up, looking straight forward. This person influences there's someone here influencing the Two of Swords, the spouse or the significant other, influencing their movements, influencing their decisions. And it's not really healthy. It's not good for the person. Okay. You may want to talk to your spouse or significant other about that and see what it is that's going on with them. Okay. We're going to turn this one over for the Seven of Swords. And you got the King of Cups in reverse. Spirit, can you tell us why the Seven of Swords is here? Tell us more about the Seven of Swords. Give me one more for the Seven of Swords. Making an even 3-3-3. Oh, 4 came out. Okay, this person has some drama. A lot of air energy here. God. Not in a good way. King of Cups in reverse. This person may not be, maybe like all talk and no action. Maybe someone who is not as, how should I say, is not as loving as they appear to be. The love that they give may have ulterior motives. The emotions that they offer may be that of manipulation. It's like this person is like giving something, looking for, you know, with the purpose of getting something in return. This person also may have a drinking problem. Maybe drinking too much, maybe overly emotional, make decisions that are mostly emotion based, and it's not good because there's an imbalance with the Five of Cups here in the reverse. Pardon me, this person, it's like emotional manipulation here going on. That's what this person is bringing Emotional manipulation. You got the Five of Cups and the King of Cups in reverse in this situation. The Page of Swords right next to it in the upright position. The Chariot in the upright position. And the Queen of Swords in the reverse position at the end. These 4 cards came out. There's been some conflict. There's been some... This person has some conflict in their life. Some stalking and kind of like spying, and somebody's watching their movements. This, you know, it's between a Cancer person, someone who's a Cancer. There's strong, heavy Cancer energy here. And air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. There's somebody's arguing a lot. Somebody has a lot of conflict in their life. That it's like maybe they want to move on. The other person, the Seven of Swords. Somebody wants to move on from the Seven of Swords, and he or she won't let them. Doesn't want to let them go. Wants to stay in it and kind of argue. Wants to make it difficult. Doesn't want the clarity and to cut something out of their life. Wants to stay in it and keep it going, because they don't want the Seven of Swords person to leave, or the Seven of Swords person doesn't want that person to leave. Somebody doesn't want somebody to leave over here with the Seven of Swords. There's a lot of drama here. Somebody's trying to leave. And I feel more so like the Seven of Swords person is trying to silently leave a situation. And it's like the other person is trying to hold them back and say, I don't want you to go. You're not going to leave. You're going to stay right here in this situation with me. You know, if you're miserable, I'm miserable. You know, not going to be any peace unless I have peace, unless I have what I want. We're both going to stay right here and be miserable. This is what it feels like to me. A lot of confrontation, arguing, confrontation, very, very cutting energy here. Maybe, just maybe, the Seven of Swords person is fighting for their freedom, fighting to get out of it. Get away from the Cancer. This is what it feels like. This person wants to get away from this Cancer. The Cancer person. Or the water sign. It doesn't have to be Cancer person, but it could be the energy of a Cancer person or the water sign person. But of course there's conflict. There's conflict. Maybe the Cancer, for some of you it feels like the Cancer, you know, the air sign person wants to get away, but then the Cancer gets up and makes some moves that the air sign person doesn't like. So with the Queen of Swords, she's coming back and she's cutting into this person. Really, really cutting into this person. But not to break herself, you know, away from it, but to stay in and fight the fight, to bring this person down to their knees. And I feel like this person is saying, I feel like the Seven of Swords person is saying, you know what? since you don't want me to walk away, since you won't let me leave, you're giving me a hard time about getting out of this situation, you're going to feel my wrath before I leave, because I'm leaving anyway. But you're going to regret doing this to me. This is what I'm hearing. You're going to regret this. You're going to regret that you messed with me. You're going to regret that you messed with me. You're going to pay for this. You're going to pay, Cancer. This is what I'm feeling like. This is what I'm hearing. Yep. Wow, this is deep. All right. But on a good note, Virgo, you may want to kind of stay clear of this situation. If this is the energy of the person that's coming towards you, you may not want to get into a relationship with this person. Just kind of watch them. If this is a friend that is in your life, or that is around you, or that is coming towards you, maybe try to keep it on a friend level if you can, or acquaintance level. This might not be somebody you want to fool around with. I'm just saying. But nevertheless, take your leap of faith, keep moving forward in your relationships, and making things happen. This is good, because it looks good. You're going to take a leap of faith here. You're going to do something. I see success coming. Spirit, can you tell me what healing messages Virgo need? You know what? Let me pull one for the Fool card. What's coming on after the Virgo takes a leap of faith? Real quick. Because some of you probably want to know. I'm feeling like somebody wants to know, okay, what happens with the Fool? What happens with the Fool card? There's going to be a trip. You're taking a leap of faith on a trip. There's going to be some travel. A ring, okay. Travel, maybe you and your spouse are going to be traveling. You and your significant other are going to be traveling. You're going to have a chance to renew something within your relationship. You're going to have a chance to like maybe strengthen it. This trip that you take, or something that you do with your significant other or spouse, will be good for the marriage or relationship. Maybe the two of you, or maybe just you getting away, will be good for some sort of partnership or contract that you have. But there's travel here. It's international travel. It can be domestic, maybe very far away domestic. But there's some sort of travel taking place. It looks good. Or, e-commerce business as well, global business with import and export of something that'll be good. Partnership with that'll be good, that you're going to take a leap of faith with. However this leap of faith comes out for you, it's going to be good. It'll be pretty good. Scythe. Yeah, then you have mice at the bottom, a cat at the bottom, scythe. You're going to be cutting away people who are no good for you in your life, who are not healthy, who are toxic. You're going to be cutting them out. Not taking anybody's BS, which is good. Now, what healing messages, Spirit, what healing messages do you have for Virgo? For their love life, what healing messages do you have? Okay. This one. Discover your life purpose. That one was kind of calling me. Spirit, what messages do you have for the love life of Virgo? A stack came out, but we're just going to take the one right here on the top and put these two back. You've got discover your life purpose for healing and appreciate this moment for your love life. Discover your purpose. Virgo, many of you are really concentrating on doing things for yourself, building up yourself, building up business, you know, your endeavors, whatever it is you want to do. Some of you have discovered your life purpose and some of you haven't. Some of you are in the process of searching for it. But wherever you fall within that equation of three, wherever you fall within those three categories, it is good to go with it. Start, like, really go with the flow of wherever you are in your process. Stay on track. Sort of concentrate on that. This is a good time for you to concentrate on that. We're still, right now as I'm doing this video, we're still in the Virgo energy, so this is a good time to do this. Continue planning, continue, you know, moving forward with your endeavors and kind of concentrate. This is your message. Concentrate on building and developing something for yourself. For the long haul, for longevity, stability, you know, prosperity, abundance. And that can definitely affect your family and your relationships moving forward in a positive way. If you feel good about yourself and you're fulfilled, then you will attract fulfillment in other areas of your life. Now, for your relationship you have, appreciate this moment. Each and every situation has an opportunity to grow and find love. When it comes to your love life, and I think you've got this in the general reading, you got something similar, like go with the flow. And to me, that's what this is saying too. Appreciate this moment. Appreciate this moment. Be in the moment. Go with the flow. Look around you at what you have and not concentrate on what you don't have. Look at the joy and you know, whatever joy you can get through whatever hard times you have. Appreciate that. Appreciate the moment. Take some time out to stop and smell the flowers. Take some time out to stop and say something nice as you're cultivating your relationship. Say something nice to the person. You know, uplift them in some way. This is what I'm feeling for somebody. Say something nice to your partner. I don't know why I'm getting that, but say something nice to him. To him or her. Something of encouragement. And appreciate what you have with them right now while they're here. The more you show appreciation and the more you feel appreciative, the more you will receive, the more appreciation you will receive, and the more that the universe will start sending your way for the things that you really want, especially in love. Because you attract that by sending out those vibes. Okay, Virgo, I have to go now. This concludes this reading, and we will definitely reconnect around the beginning of October for your general reading, okay? If you'd like a personal reading with me, you can connect with me through my website. Go to me and book, and we will, you know, we'll get your reading going from that point on, okay? Take care for now, Virgo. Love you guys. See you later. Thank you. Bye-bye.